Hello everyone, this is Glenda Winkleman and welcome back to Creative Grandma. I have another new stitch of the week. This one is number 229 and it's called the Wattle stitch. It sounds like rattle only with a W, so the Wattle stitch. I just got done doing the crocodile stitch in my last video and I wanted to just do something quick, easy, no-brainer. Sit there, want to crochet and watch TV and not think about what I'm doing. So this pattern is excellent for baby afghans, regular afghans, lap afghans, sweaters, anything you want to make. It's a really good stitch. This first sample here, I have several samples. I just wanted to kind of play around with it because it's such an easy stitch. It's a great stitch for a beginner. This pattern here is made using, these are all made with Red Heart Super Saver worsted weight yarn. This sample is made with color number 311 white and 318 watercolor. This is a variegated multicolored yarn and it just mixes beautifully with the white. So very pretty color. And then I made my basic white, which I don't think you can see the stitches, but you can see it's a close, like a close weaved fabric when you crochet this. Excellent, you know, not real big holes, nice for baby afghans. And this one is just number 311 white. I have this sample here, and this sample was made using 311 white, Gray Heather, number 400, and number 774 Light Raspberry. I did want to show the difference. This one I made changing colors every row, but I'm only using 2 colors with the variegated. This one I'm changing colors every row, but I'm using a 3-color combination with the pink, white, and gray. And then I did make a 4 sample, which I usually only make 3, but I wanted to see what it looked like with, this is the same color here, the waterfalls, or the watercolor in the variegated. And I think I kind of like it better with the white. It breaks the color up and it kind of, you can see the pattern a lot better. Just nice little texture there. And then this is the one using the solid variegated throughout. And like I said, it depends on your design of how wide it is. This color changing pattern will be different. Like if this was a scarf, this is probably the width of a scarf, so that's probably about the color design you would get. But if you made it longer and wider, it would have a whole different look. But those are my 4 samples. So to get started on this design, this is a multiple of 3 plus 2. So it's a very simple, wonderful stitch for a beginner or just for anyone, even if you're experienced and just want to break from complicated stitches. We're going to go ahead and chain 17, and I used a size 10J crochet hook, which is a size 6 millimeter. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use pink. I'm going to use the light raspberry, and I'm going to mix it with this other one. Might not go together, but that's the 2 colors I'm going to use. So get your yarn ready. You can either use one solid color and work along, or you can go ahead and use the 2 colors and work along with me. So get your chain 17 ready, and I'll be right back to get this project started. I have my chain 17 ready. And to begin this pattern, we're going to work row 1, which is our base row, and then row 2 will be our repeat row. So we're going to skip our first chain, and we're going to insert our hook into the second chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through the chain, yarn over the hook, and pull it through 2 loops. We just made a single crochet into the second chain from hook. We're going to chain 1. And now we're going to work a double crochet into the same chain stitch. So yarn over the hook, insert it into that same chain we just worked our single crochet, yarn over the hook and pull it through. Yarn over the hook and pull it through 2 loops only, yarn over the hook and pull it through 2 loops. So this is where you made a single crochet, chain 1, double crochet all in that second chain from hook. So now to start the repeat, we're going to skip the next 2 chains. So skip 1, 2, insert your hook into that 3rd chain. We're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and then a double crochet, all into that same chain stitch. And that will be our repeat. We're going to skip 2 chain, insert your hook into that next chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through the chain, yarn over the hook and pull it through 2 loops only. That's your first single crochet. You're going to chain 1, and we're going to work a double crochet into that same chain. So yarn over the hook, insert it into that chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through the chain, yarn over the hook, pull it through 2 loops only, yarn over the hook and pull it through 2 loops. So there you made your double crochet. So it's single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. You're going to skip the next 2 chain. You're going to insert your hook into that 3rd chain, and you're going to work a single crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet, all in that same chain stitch. You're going to skip the next 2 chain. You're going to insert into that 3rd chain, and you're going to work your single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, all into that same chain stitch. Now we're over to the end of our chain, and you should have a total of 3 chain remaining. No matter how long you make your chain for a blanket or whatever you're making, you should always have 3 chain remaining at the end. So you're going to skip the next 2. You're going to insert your hook into that final and last chain, and you're going to work your single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into that last chain stitch. Now if you're working in one color, you're just going to chain 1 and turn. So I forgot my scissors, so I'm going to grab them, and I'll be right back to fasten off my row and to join my color for row 2. Okay, I'm back at the end of row 1, so I'm just going to clip my yarn and fasten off. I just put my yarn over my hook once and twice, pull that thread through, and then pull it down with my fingers, and it makes my knot. Okay, I just fastened off, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my work. I'm going to take my new color, and I leave about that much, about 3 inches maybe. I'm going to insert my hook into this beginning chain 1 space. So in between the ending double crochet and the next single crochet is your chain 1 space. So insert your hook into that space. Now if you did not change color, you would have chained 1 and then you would insert your hook into this space. But since we're changing colors, this is how I do it. You may have a different method. You can use whatever method you prefer. I hold my strands back, I grab that new color, and I pull it through. I chain 1. I single crochet into the same beginning chain 1 space. So make your single crochet. You're going to chain 1, and then you're going to work a double crochet all in the same beginning chain 1 space. So yarn over the hook, insert it into that same beginning chain 1 space, and work your double crochet. So basically you're repeating the same stitch pattern. You're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, and we're going to work that in each chain 1 space across. Now because there's too many stitches between this chain 1 and this, I would not like this yarn showing on the back, so I just let this hang, and when I come back I use my yarn needle and I'll weave this end in the pink, and I take this up to the top and weave it into the top of this row when it's finished. So the colors are matching the rows they're in. So just let that hang. Okay. So now all we're going to do is we're going to find our next chain 1 space. So look for that space, your double crochet, your single, right in between in the chain 1 space. You're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet all in that same chain 1 space. You're going to look for your next chain 1 space. So you know you had a double crochet, a chain 1 single crochet. So because you're working backwards, it'll be the opposite. So when you turn this, then it'll be the single crochet, double crochet. So okay, look for that next chain 1 space, work your single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet all in that chain 1 space. And if you see what I mean, when you did the other row, your single crochet is here on this side, your double crochet is here. When you flip your work and work on the other side, then it's reversed. Your single crochet is here, your double crochet is there. Kind of like a crisscross, up and then over, then up, then over. So find your next chain 1 space, work your single crochet, chain 1, double crochet all in that same chain 1 space. Find your next chain 1 space, single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet all in that same chain 1 space. So now you should be over to your last V-stitch where you have a double crochet, chain 1, single crochet ending. You're going to look for that last chain 1 space, and you're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet. And that ends row 2, which will be your repeat row. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to start row 3 if you're using the same color throughout. You would chain 1. You would turn your work. You're going to look for your beginning chain 1 space right in between your stitches, and you're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And that is how you turn your work and start when you're using one color. And then you just repeat it. You repeat row 2 for as many rows as you would like for the length you require, and you work a single crochet, chain 1, double crochet across your row. And that is the wattle stitch. Very, very simple yet beautiful stitch for making all kinds of your crochet items. This was a quick little stitch. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you just kind of think, wow, I kind of like these nice quick and easy stitches for making baby afghans and stuff like that. So thanks for stopping by. I enjoyed crocheting with you. And please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.